Hello friends, welcome back to my gaming channel New York. So let's continue on our gameplay walkthrough of Tell Me What. In the last video, mm, we have been Allison and Tyler have been looking for answers about their mother, and they found out like Tessa knows something about their mother, but she is not telling. So we need to gather evidence to confront Tessa, like it's given here in the objective. Find evidence to confront it. So we found one evidence, and we are looking for more.
Can I help you, Allison?
No, thanks. I'm good. I'm just looking for something that I forgot.
Just a second.
No.
Yeah, let's examine this.
2004.
Anything interesting?
Elijah, June $24 for meal at the restaurant paid off. September $11 doll for the kid. Every B, February $50. March paid off February's debt. September $20 for gas paid in full.
No show. It looks like Marianne started flaking on her debt in October 2004.
5 months before that night. I think we've seen enough.
Yeah, we've got a good sense of what went down. Let's talk to Tessa.
Marianne, April $50 for gas paid off. May $37 for groceries plus $30 for new jacket for Allison. Paid off, help at store. June $21 for medicine, paid off. August $40 groceries, paid off, help during rush, inventory. October $140 for washing machine repair, no show. November $55 new shoes for kids.
What are we
Check
waiting
bounce.
for? Let's go talk to Tessa.
December no show, no returning calls. January no show. Okay, so for a couple of months she was not paying the money. So maybe the choices I made on the death thing was right. Let's see. Time to confront Tessa.
Is there something I can do for you?
We remember details.
Back. With details that should help your memory.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. We were buying groceries, and then you stormed in, threatening to call in debts and demanding that Marianne talk to you. It turned into an argument. So you guys went into the office and blasted that song you used to dance to all the time.
Call in debts? I never. Like I'm some kind of loan shark. When did this supposedly occur?
Well, our memories don't exactly have timestamps.
I can't be expected to take these accusations seriously if you can't even recall basic details.
What was the month?
October 2004. That was when she stopped trying to pay her debts, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why. She always found a way to pay before that. But we never argued about money. I was frustrated, but you can't squeeze blood from a stone.
Yeah, we didn't think you guys were arguing about money.
You were mad she bailed on you. You told her about the camp. You said she was failing us. You told her about the camp.
We know you support the Alliance for Traditional Families, and that you gave her the pamphlet about their camp.
What camp?
The Virtual Seekers Youth Camp. Yeah, that was it.
The Virtue Seekers Youth Camp. It was conversion therapy. You told her that Tyler should go there.
Look, you've clearly decided I'm Judas, just like Marianne did. But I was trying to help. Tyler, she told me she'd been struggling with you, and I'd heard such good things about that camp.
You told her to send her child to conversion therapy.
Do you know what they do to kids in those places?
I do. Now.
And how did Marianne take your helpful suggestion?
Badly. She wanted to let you be whatever perfect little butterfly was in that cocoon. And yes, we argued about it.
So she was cool with who I was?
She was more than that. She loved you. Listen, I don't mean to be rude, but I really do have a lot on my plate today.
Okay. We'll get out of your way then. Thanks, Tessa. Can we grab our groceries?
Michael already put them in your trunk.
Okay, thanks. Bye, Tom.
See you later.
What are you thinking?
Just trying to wrap my brain around all that.
I can't believe you got Tessa Vecchi to talk about the past. Bravo.
Yeah. And Marianne, she had my back. It really doesn't change much, right? She was still fucking crazy. She still tried to kill me. But knowing she was trying to protect me before whatever the hell happened that pushed her over the edge, it feels good, Allison.
Hey, look at me. You are allowed to feel however you are feeling about this.
God, I could use a smoke.
You're speaking my language.
What?
Sorry, I'm just thinking about what this means.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it's a good thing Eddie's expecting us. He knew Marianne pretty well, and he was in charge of her case.
Did he ever mention anything about the investigation to you?
No, I never asked. And I'm sure he thought I was better off not knowing.
Guess that might have made for some awkward dinner conversation.
Exactly. But I mean, he's a good cop. Thorough. I'm sure he's got something. Let's go.
Wait, was the police officer who was interrogating Tyler Eddie? I guess so. Eddie was the police officer that was interrogating Tyler at that time. In the opening scene.
This is kind of bleak.
It's usually more crowded, but the other officers punch out at 6 o'clock sharp.
There's no crime after 6?
In the mean streets of Delos Crossing, just bears and drunken disorderlies. And Uncle Eddie can usually handle them on his own.
But what about drunk bears?
Anyway, he's probably in his office, upstairs.
Okay, we are still playing as Allison. Just a second. Yeah.
Damn. They've still got this creepy mascot, huh?
It's a local hero.
What? Officer Justin Beaver is not creepy. He's Delos Crossing's longest serving officer.
I think it's time we read another story from the book. We read The Princess's Party. Wait. Yeah. Let's read this. The Goblins and the Ice Cave. The Goblins and the Ice Cave. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the crafty goblins were playing near the glacier when they discovered a hole in the ice. They crept through a gradually widening passage and found themselves inside a spacious ice cave. Light spilled down the undulating blue-white wall in a way that made them look like electric waterfalls, and a column made up of hundreds of icicles stood in the center. There was a time before the goblins had settled beneath the old wooden house and they had nowhere to live. Perhaps we could live here, they said excitedly. Moments later, the sound of stomping feet interrupted their play, and they realized that perhaps someone already lived there. They hid behind a boulder to wait and see who was coming. The old bear sauntered into the cave, shaking powdery snow from his coat. He let out a giant yawn and lay down in the corner on a pile of three boughs, snoring within seconds. When they were sure he was deep asleep, the goblins conspired to claim the cave for themselves. They chipped away the glacier until they had filled a basket full of ice, then hid one more behind the boulder and started tossing chunks of it on the sleeping bear. Now, old bear was not the smartest creature in the forest, so when he woke up, covered in ice, he roared, "My cave is collapsing." Then he lumbered to his feet and ran outside before the whole thing could come down on top of him. The goblins crept out after him and did a loop before coming back to find him sitting outside. "What happened?" they asked. "My cave, it's collapsing," bemoaned the old bear, "and it's time for me to hibernate. Where will I stay for the winter?" It had not occurred to the goblins that the old bear had settled for the winter, and they felt a little bad. But they did not want the old bear to know what they had done, so instead they offered to help him find a new den. Together they searched. They inspected cavernous stone and hollow trees and deeply pocketed gnomes. Nothing they found was as beautiful as the ice cave, but the old bear settled on a packed earth hollow that would keep him warm and dry for the long sleep. "Good night," he yawned, and the goblins gleefully returned to their new home. In the spring, the old bear woke and went for a nice long walk to stretch his legs. His path took him right to his old cave, where he heard a curious sound of laughter. Making his way inside, he was surprised to find that his cave was intact and the goblins were inside playing a game. "What is this?" growled the old bear. The goblins stopped playing and looked ashamed. "We are sorry, old bear," said the goblin, "but we had nowhere to live and it's just so beautiful. We didn't realize you were about to hibernate, and then we couldn't bear to tell you what we had done." The old bear was angry to the trick, but the young goblins looked appropriately ashamed. And so he said, "Come with me." He led the crafty goblins to the hollow in which he had hibernated for the winter. "You too can have this spot," he said, "and look, someone had built a big wooden house right over top it. No one lives there now," the old bear, "but one day maybe someone will." The earthen hollow was not as beautiful as the ice cave, but it kept the goblins warm and dry. So they were excited that someday they might have someone living overhead. Someone who baked cakes and commemorated their mischiefs. And that is a story of how the crafty goblins tried to steal the cave of the old bear and how they got their own instead. Okay, that's a nice story. I like the stories. I like reading the stories. Unlike the other stuff, some other stuff that they were
Hold on.
reading.
I want to
stuff.
catch up on all the Delos Crossing gossip.
Just public safety stuff. Meet me when you're done.
Oh, that's all just public safety stuff. Nothing that interesting.
Private.
Of course, it's locked.
I am the law. Let us take you for a ride. You want to see what a police officer does on the job? Register for the Ride Along program. For more info, ask for Chief Brown at 373-1815. Talk to Chief Brown for information. Please wait in line. Thank you.
Well, should I decide the wild world of accounting isn't for me?
Can't really picture you in the uniform.
Really? I think I could pull it off.
Join the team.
100% college tuition paid? Damn. Maybe I should have joined the National Guard.
Beats having your credit card stolen by an online college.
Too soon, Tyler. Too soon.
National Guard, join us today and get up to 100% college tuition.
Too little, too late.
I have read this there.
That's still not cleaned up? Assholes. I wonder if the black oyster catchers were still nesting during the spill. God, I hope not.
Avoided beach still closed for oil cleanup. Restroom. Who's snoring? Tyler, is that you? Anyone? No one behind the counter.
Home sweet home.
You spent a lot of time here growing up?
Yeah, whenever Eddie was working. The whole precinct's basically family.
It's freezing in here.
Remember Mr. Haynes?
Vaguely. He had that workshop in his garage, right? Made those huge glass sculptures?
Yeah. He's been missing for a couple months.
Damn. Always liked his art.
Missing, can you help? Age at time of disappearance 58 years. DOB July 8, 1957.
What? Claire Brown went missing on a snowmobile trip?
Yeah. I thought you were still here when it happened.
I don't remember it.
DOB July 8, 1957. Height 5 feet 8 inches, weight 200 pounds, hair brown, eyes brown. Eric Haynes was last seen on
Can't
7
believe they're
8.
still sending psychiatric patients to prison.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's so messed up.
Sorry about that. Eric Haynes was last seen on 7/8/2015 at 1200 hours near mile 56 of the Rosewood Highway wearing a short-sleeved black t-shirt, blue jeans and white sneakers. Age at time of disappearance 25 years. DOB December 10, 1990. Height 5 feet 5 inches. Weight 145 pounds. Hair brown, eyes brown. Stellar Reyes was last seen in Anchorage, Alaska on 9/21/2015. Her close description and direction of travel are unknown. Her age at time of disappearance 37 years. DOB February 24, 1974. Height 5 feet 5 inches, weight 154 pounds, hair brown, eyes brown. Rebecca Chan was last seen in 11/9/2011 leaving her house on Callison Lane in Delos Crossing, Alaska. She was wearing a burgundy coat at ankle length, black shirt and black boots.
They never did find him.
This happened when we were kids, right?
Yeah. Marianne freaked out and wouldn't drive after dark for a few weeks.
Age at time of disappearance 33 years. DOB March 27, 1970. Height 5 feet 7 inches. Weight 180 pounds. Hair brown, eyes brown. Roberto Abel was last seen in Delos Crossing, Alaska near Cullivan. Lived on 2/11/2004. He was wearing a green fisherman coat and rubber boots. His glasses and gloves are found in adjacent to the Brandon Strickland shooting range. Age at the time of disappearance 62 years. DOB January 18, 1943. Height 5 feet 4 inches. Weight 135 pounds. Hair brown, eyes brown. Claire Brown was last seen on 2/15/2005 during her snowmobile near Stigley Road in Delos Crossing, Alaska. She was wearing a purple coat, black pants, and a dark blue hat. Memo to all police department personnel from Pleasant Bay Mental Health Institute, date October 16, 2015.
Damn it. It's locked.
Well, what did you expect, dum-dum? It's a police station.
Subject: Patient transfer 10/26/2015 to all Delos Crossing Police Department officers. Please be advised that due to overcrowding into patients, Dean Baker, Kevin Stratton will be transferred to the Fallen Creek Correction Center, SPU, on Monday, October 26, 2015 at 0800. Name: Stratton Kevin. Patient ID 157623. Date admitted 17 September 21, 2015. Height 5 feet 8 inches. Weight 189 pounds. Hair brown. Eyes brown. Name: Baker Dean. Patient ID 154528. Date admitted 17 September 13, 2015. Height 5 feet 7 inches. Weight 165 pounds. Hair brown. Eyes brown.
Oh, Greg's. Just leaving this out on display again.
Greg's. Like Officer Greg's? The one who was with us that night.
Yeah, he's still here. He became a bit of a local celebrity after nabbing a murderer from Juneau. The guy was hiding out on a fishing boat and got really, really sick after eating out of the chum bucket. So it was actually a pretty easy takedown. Oh my god, that's the cutest.
It's cute, but don't tell me you've got baby fever.
Ew, no. Why do men always jump to that?
Officer Dan Vincenzi. Where is that written? I don't see. Oh, behind the.
You remember Dan and Shelby?
I think so. The high schoolers who were always pissing Tessa off because they would blast fish and make out in the Vecchi's parking lot.
Yep. Dan's a cop now. They're married and have a kid, a dog, the whole shebang.
Damn. When did everybody decide to become an adult?
There's a memory here, but I'll check that later.
Something's in the way.
Okay, I'll check that later.
Huh. Looks like she forgot her locker key here. Huh. She's gonna give me so much crap for forgetting her birthday.
Happy birthday to. Happy 29th birthday, Dennis. Keep up the good work, Eddie. Another year to prove the older doesn't really mean wiser. Have a kick-ass day, Dan. Enjoy your last year of youth before joining the beta 30-year-old lady club. Don't waste it, Rosie. Hope you enjoy those spicy chocolates. Happy birthday, D. Joshua. Happy birthday. You don't look a day over 100, Maria. A day over 100.
That's Denise Wilson's desk. Remember her?
Crazy D? The woman who set fire to her ex's trailer?
Allegedly set fire. She was acquitted. And that's Officer Wilson to you.
Join the team.
She's obsessed with sled dog races now.
Is that even a thing?
She's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, she goes to the Iditarod every year, and she's got a fantasy league called Musher's Little Helpers. It's really cool.
Man, I forgot what kind of kooky shit people are into out here.
Hey now, I'm in the league. Remember this fella?
No way. Is that Jet?
Yep. He died last year putting himself between D and a bear.
Oh, damn. Poor D.
Leave a note, dog. Wish her happy birthday.
Maybe she won't notice that I added it afterward.
Happy birthday, Nancy. I thought I need to use read to do that.
Oof, I should have gotten her something.
You're a terrible person.
It's your fault. I was so excited to see you that it completely slipped my mind.
Guitar trade to dog race winner list. Okay, this is the winner list of dog race. I won't read so many names. Obviously, it's just nothing but names.
Man, they are never gonna catch this guy.
What exactly did he do?
This guy keeps stealing out of people's mailboxes. Asshole snagged a box of fancy washi tape I ordered online.
See, I was picturing an actual mailbox bandit. You know, like hopping around on a post with a little mask on the door.
Huh?
You know, the mailbox is the bandit. Sorry, it was a bad joke.
Mailbox is the bank. Mailbox bandit investigation confirmed location 3538W Pukua 2141W Governor 7234 SWSWY. These are most probably the locations where he was spotted. On 10/27/2015, at approx 10:03 hours, Officer Greg and myself were dispatched to 239 Woodland Road to respond to report of theft. We arrived at approx 10:22 hours and spoke with owner Lawrence Cooper, DOB 7/15/1977. Cooper reported that his mailbox had been broken in. Cooper stated, "I checked it 2 days ago because I am waiting on my new phone. They made me pay extra for shipping it to get it here on time, but I said I ain't having that shit. I gonna pay what I owe and not a dime more." They backed down and said it would be here by Tuesday. But this morning the lock was smashed to shit and there was nothing in there. Probably that punk ass Toad-on. No, Toad-on is a street alias for Jervis A. Swallow, known to myself and Officer Greg and formerly #12882 last known address and the Plaza apartment. Cooper also stated that he had been home all night prior to the incident and heard nothing unusual. Cooper went on to state, "When I found Toe down, I'm gonna stuff his ass up. His own ass." Cooper was cautiously against making criminal threats. Cooper then stated his willingness to prosecute Sallow and was directed to seek charges in the prosecutor's office. From iSaunders@gmail.com.
You feeling okay?
Jury's still out, but it's not so bad. I barely remember being here that night. It's all a blur. I do remember being cold when we got here. Really, really cold. And then someone gave me a blanket and a hot chocolate, and I wasn't cold anymore.
They tried their best to make us comfortable.
To dispatch@deloscrossingpd.com. Subject: Urgent missing mail. Dear Chief Brown and staff, this letter is to inquire about the mailbox bandit. It has been 9 days and I still haven't had any mail. My granddaughter Madison is on her honeymoon at Great House Resort in Jamaica. Ricky does computer work. She said she would write, and you know Madison keeps her word. I have called every day for 9 days and every time Rose has make some kind of excuse. If this is because I did not write the recommendation for her son, tell her that this has nothing to do with her job. Stealing my mail may not seem like much to you, but getting away with crime makes the criminal more bold. How soon before you are after the mailbox? Before you are after the mailbox killer? Mailbox killer. I remind you, we donate to the policeman fund every year, and it isn't easy for us, but we do it because we believe in law enforcement, unlike some others. But if this is the type of service we can expect, perhaps firefighters would use our support. Warmly, Laura Ann. Okay. What else do we have here? Nothing here? I don't see anything here.
Whew, that is going to smell lovely tomorrow.
It's from Tessa's restaurant, right?
Betsy.
Everyone eats there all the time. It's as exciting as food gets in Delos Crossing.
Betty.
Still locked.
Let's check this side out before going there.
What do you know? Still locked. Eddie must have locked it already.
Okay, let's check this memory now. Wait. Oh, guys, let's go. Where is this memory? Must be somewhere near.
Come on, man. We can't make these poor kids sleep here.
Well, where do you suggest they go? Social services will be here in a few hours, and this is the only room with a bed.
Anywhere but a cell. We'll find some other place.
Here we go again.
God, not here too. I'm not ready.
Me neither.
Hopefully no other memories. Okay, let's try going upstairs now.
Tyler, you coming?
Yeah, Tyler's coming. Armory. I guess I can just waltz into armory.
I'm guessing this is where they stash all the guns and stuff.
Well, it's not exactly Fort Meade, but yeah.
You think we could find some files about Marianne in the archives?
I don't think so. Archives are off limits.
I don't know, but it's off limits anyway.
Maybe Eddie would show us her file?
Let's see. Archives, okay. Chief Edward Brown.
Allison, hey. Just finishing up a call. Trying to convince Melinda the Ravens and her garbage aren't police business. Give me a few minutes.
Sure.
Make yourselves a cup of coffee. Here's the key to the break room.
Thanks.
Come back upstairs when you're done, okay?
Coffee sound good? The machine is in the break room downstairs.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We did check everything before coming here, so that's okay. We can't check up this notice board. Let's move downstairs to the break room. Another memory.
You know, I really thought I'd locked those memories in some deep, deep part of my brain.
Same here.
No, this is not the break room.
Something's in the way.
Okay, another memory. But where is this memory exactly? It is somewhere nearby, but
Where are we going?
We're just gonna sit down in here, and I'm gonna ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah. I just usually try my best not to remember that night when I'm here.
I would too.
okay. Oh, so I don't think there are any more memories at this moment, at least. Reception.
Whew. Rose never lets me back here. Huh. Rose left the computer on.
Memo. To all police department personnel from Rose Jackson. Date October 29, 2015. Subject: new administrative software. Please reset your password. With the instruction of our new administrative software, all admins must reset their password. Please note that the reception desk computer can now be accessed using any officer's ID and password. Talk to Sally or me if you've got any questions. Any officer's ID and password, huh? I don't know any officer's password.
Hey, that coffee is sounding real good. Where's the break room? Hey, that coffee is sounding real good. Where's the break room?
Before we go to the break room, I'd like to see if I can find any officer's password.
Huh. Looks like she forgot her locker key here. I should take her out for a birthday drink. Oof, I should have gotten her something.
You're a terrible person.
It's your fault. I was so excited to see you that it completely slipped my mind.
Okay, I don't think any officer has their password here. Okay, let's move to the break room, which most probably is the other room there.
Okay, let's go in.
Locker room. Okay.
Yep, it's locked.
What's the sound?
Didn't Tessa bust Dawn for smoking weed behind the store once?
Yep, but
Hey, is this Crazy D's locker?
hey, she's Delos Crossing's best cop. Other than Eddie, of course.
My bad. I wonder what Delos Crossing's best cop stashes in our locker. Maybe she keeps a spare key somewhere?
Yeah, we have seen the key.
What's on your mind?
Just thinking about how we slept in that corner over there.
Yeah, on that paper-thin mattress from the cell.
It could have been a pillow top and I wouldn't have slept a wink. I don't know how you come here every week. I've been here 10 minutes and it's already fucking me up.
I stopped thinking about this.
I got used to it. Dug a pit and stuffed all those memories deep inside. Couldn't have survived Delos Crossing if I hadn't.
I should probably tell you that repression's the worst coping strategy. But you do what you have to.
Been having nightmares too?
Hey, do you have any reoccurring nightmares about that night?
Yeah. Why?
Well, remember that nice lady from social services who picked us up? Oh, what was her name?
Sandy, I think?
Yeah. I used to dream about her a lot.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. It would always start out pretty normal, like we'd be sitting in the living room with Marianne doing a sewing lesson, and then suddenly she would turn into Sandy, and she would hold us in her arms, pulling us in tighter and tighter until I would wake up practically choking.
Jesus.
Don't be weird with Eddie.
So, are things gonna be weird at all between you and Eddie?
I took the gift, Allison. I'm trying to make an effort.
Thank you. I know. I just want everything to be cool.
It will be.
Ready to go?
Let's go?
Yep.
Let's try to take her key this time then. Wait. No, it was just the heading on the door.
She won't notice if we borrow this, right?
Long as we put it back right where we found it, we're good.
That means we have to put it back. We have a good consequence, maybe. Let's try using it to open this locker.
We really shouldn't be in here.
Yes, but you never know where we might find information about that night.
I guess so. Balto came through. So Wilson leaves her locker key in her desk and her password reminder in her locker? That's so irresponsible. An intruder could easily access all kinds of police files with this.
Yeah, like 2 goblin intruders.
Memo to all police department personnel. Password winner on my 20th birthday. What? Winner on my 20th birthday. Memo to all police department personnel from Rose Jackson. Date October 29, 2015. Subject: new administrative software. Please reset your password. With instructions of our new administrative software, all employees must reset their password. Please note that ID at reception desk computer can now be accessed using any officer's ID and password. Talk to Sally or me if you have any questions. Rose. Winner on my 20th birthday. What does that mean?
Winner on my 20th birthday.
Okay, nothing else here. So Let's find the winner on his 20th birthday.
Hey, that coffee is sounding real good. Where's the break room?
League standings: 1 article, copies 21, 2 Marshall Little Helpers 20, 3 Smomies 19, 4 Lining Halloween 3. There was a list of some kind, I remember. Where is the list even and what is the list about? I don't exactly remember that. I cannot find the list even right now. I think we can put back the key right now. Wait, let's go up and see. Maybe it's upstairs. Although I don't think it's supposed to be up here. No. I forgot where the list is. There was some kind of a list. This much I am sure of. I saw the list. Where did it go?
Allison, how about that coffee we were talking about?
How has this guy not been caught?
I don't remember where the list is. I don't see it even.
I should take her out for a birthday drink.
Oh, this one. 20th birthday, she said. '20th birthday. What year this is right now? Man, we have to figure out these puzzles also. Let's take out the happy birthday card. Turn it. 29th birthday. This is 29th birthday.
I should take her out for a birthday drink.
If 2016 is the current birthday, 13, then Robert Sorley. I don't know. What is this What year is this? I don't know. Now what is the name again? Wilson Jackson Greger. Wilson Jackson Greg's.
I should take her out for a birthday drink.
I'm very bad at remembering. Dempsey. Most probably this one, D. Wilson.
Damn it.
It's a 5 letter.
I should take her out for a birthday drink.
That's 7, 8, 19, 11, 12, 13. Mitch. It might be Mitch.
Damn it. Bingo.
Okay, thank God. I had
Anything juicy?
to check some
Just Denise's work emails.
stuff and figure it out. D. Vincent.
Oh, Sam.
What about him?
He got arrested for public intoxication last week, and that was not his first offense. He's on a bit of a downward spiral.
October 26, 9:42 p.m. Divinci at the DelotCrossingPD.org. Sam Kansky. Hey D, just a heads up, since you are picking up a relief shift tomorrow morning. Sam Kansky spent the night in the drunk tank again. Maria picked him up outside Bernie's last night, drunk out of his mind and terrorizing customers. He dozed off pretty quickly once he got to the station, so he should be better by the time you get there. He might have a huge hangover, though I still bring him a big ass coffee and donuts if I were you. Have faith. Have fun. J. Griggs. October 31st. J. Griggs at the DelightCrossingPD.org lost and found set of keys. Miss Reynolds has brought a set of keys that she found lying on the ground outside of Betty's this morning. 3 small keys plus a bottle opener keychain. If anyone comes in looking for them, they are in the lost and found cupboard. I would have filled this properly, but the new administrative software bullshit was down all day. Seriously, whose idea was it to change it? I would like to invite them to the new two-way rifle range I found. Please praise. Sarmatian. October 28th to 24:35 p.m. Confirmed at sarmatian.com. Your order has been shipped. Hello, thank you for shopping with us. Your order for Just Between Us Season 2 complete DVD set has been shipped. Arriving Saturday, November 7. Click for more info. K. Bennett. October 28, 2015. Police letter at 8:47:51. Cal Bennett at the rate Genuine Coalition for Equality.com. Police lecture at Youth Center, Friday 30. Hello D. Are there any slides or reading material for your lecture on Friday? Also, wanted to let you know that we had lots of people sign up, so expect a good turnout. And wear your nicest suit. I think these kids really enjoy your talk. Keep it up. Kayla Bennett, Co-Executive Director, Juno Coalition for Equality, JCE. When I dare to be powerful to use the strength in my service or my vision, then it became less and less important whether I am afraid or brave. D. Wilson. October 28, 2015 at 8:57:16. D. Wilson at the DeloitteCrossingPD.com. Hey Kayla, yep, I'll send you my slides as soon as I get home. I am so glad to hear this. Here's my secret for keeping kids' attention. Tales from Detox Tank. Last time I told them about how I got into high-speed chase with a drunk guy on a snowmobile. I might have embellished some details, but it was all spiritually true, lol. Whatever it takes to get your point across, right? Hashtag #StarHD. Dency Wilson, Senior Officer, Delos Crossing Police Department. K. Bennett. October 28, 2015 at 9:5:30. Kayla Bennett at the rate Juno Coalition for Equality. Police lecture at yours Friday 13. Girl, you're preaching to the choir. Look forward to Friday. K. Kayla Bennett, Co-Executive Director, Juno Coalition for Equality, JCE. When I dare to be powerful, I read this last time. Okay, reading that is done. Although it was not our objective, but it's good to do our stuff. I just don't want to miss out on it.
Ugh, they've let this place get gross.
You okay?
I'm just feeling a little nauseous.
You think they'll mind if I take one?
These are definitely the same cookies that were here last week, but knock yourself out.
Ugh, I'm so hungry. Allison, how about that coffee we were talking about?
Ooh, that's gotta be a new record.
Days without beer sighting 4.
Ooh, that's gotta be a new record.
This is the coffee machine.
I'm not that hungry.
These are the cookies. Oh, this one was locking the door.
This is heavier than I expected.
Dallas News Police Chief Brown asks Council to reconsider budget. Talks strike to begin this week. Mayoral election candidate Tom Lacey support gun control money for local schools.
I'm not going in.
Restroom and what is this one? So looks like we have checked everything here. Let's get the coffee.
How is it still warm? You sure you want coffee this late in the day? You'll be up all night.
I don't think I'll sleep much anyways. Too much on my mind.
Those dusty couches won't make it any easier. Hey, you okay?
Another memory.
I can't do this. Calm down, Allison. Stick to the plan. Come on, don't freak out on me now. I can't, please, I can't lie. We already lied. It's all gonna be fine, okay?
You okay?
Honestly, no. Do you ever regret?
No. No way. Well, maybe once or twice early on, but now, no way. I mean, look where we're at. Look where I'm at.
Uncle Eddie's probably done by now. We should go find him.
Do you mind if I go inside that room for a second?
You sure?
Okay, the game is saved here, so I think I will stop here, but maybe I'll just read another story before ending. I read this story, right? Goblins and Dice. The Princess and the Two Thieves. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. The house was built from the strong wood of the forest, and it kept the princess warm and safe. The princess was not a native of the forest, but she never spoke about where she had come from, for it made her cry. She did not have many friends, but that was how she liked it. The forest was big and deep, and many paths led to her house, but not many visitors passed by. The princess was happy to be left alone in the big house in the deep forest. She knew that the forest would provide for her, but that its generosity had to be respected. So she only took what she needed, and for a long time life was just fine for the princess in the own big wooden house. One winter day, when the snow blanketed the earth and the ice bent the trees low, the wise princess realized that food was disappearing from her house. It was not much at first. Only a few fruits and nuts and eggs vanished during the night. Maybe it's the birds, she said, or the mice. And for a time, the princess was okay with losing some food. But the winter was long and the little creatures needed to eat too. But then, small items started to disappear as well. Spoons and plates, forks and knives and blankets. It was as if every time she was in one part of the house, something disappeared in another room. This can't be birds and mice, said the princess. I think I have a thief. So she went outside to look for traces in the snow and noises in the wind, but there was nothing to be found, not to be heard. That's strange, said the princess. Maybe the thief is hiding inside my house. For many days she hunted, looking behind the curtains, under the bed, in the attic and the chimney, behind the poles and under the carpets, but she found nothing. And as she searched, food kept on disappearing, night after night. I will make a cake, found the princess, a big cake with every egg and fruit and nut, and I still have, so that I have one thing to keep my eye on. She spent the whole day making the cake using everything she had left. The cake she made was so big she could hardly carry it. If I manage to protect the cake, I'll be able to survive the long winter. So she added a lock to the oven, and she kept the big cake safe inside. So the next morning, the lock has been opened and the cake has disappeared. But at first, the princess cried because that cake was the last of her food until the snow melted. But then she noticed two trails of tiny feet in the spilled floor, and she followed the tracks to the hidden path in the floorboard. This is how the princess realized that two tiny thieves were living under the wooden house right below her feet. The goblins. Uh, okay, so that's it for this video. I will end this video here and I will continue in the next video. Bye bye.